Waking up on game day was amazing, and just like normal, we brushed our teeth all together as a family.
Game day was awesome. The A-frame, my favorite. The planks, which was interesting. The trying to get over the water with the little pebbles. My family got very close. And the spaghetti game.
There was the caterpillar, the A-frame, the puzzles, the get the baby out of the lava.
Game day was a blast. I've got to say the A-frame thing was the scariest thing of my life. I was really worried my family was going to drop me.
It was awesome because game day there was a lot of fun games and they were all team oriented. You couldn't just rely on one athletic person. You really had to work together, and I think that was great, and I loved it.
When we got to read our letters, that was really a good experience for me, because I got to read the testimony of my dad and my stepmom, and it was really awesome and then we got to write in our journal, and it was a good experience because we got to focus on what we've learned so far and be able to strengthen our testimonies a little bit more.
The personal time was pretty great as well. We got to go alone in the woods and read letters from our parents and other people that wrote to us. And I got to read a letter from my mom and my stepdad, and it was actually pretty emotional because it brought me closer with my stepdad, and just being out there and having time to think about the purpose and why we were out there was a great experience.
I knew I was probably going to get a letter from my parents, and I got one from my mom and one from my dad, but it made me very emotional, and I felt the spirit very strongly when I read a card from my young women's leader. She sent one to all of the girls, and it just showed how much the leaders of our church really do care about us and how they support us in everything we do.
Personal time for me was really special because I got to see the mail that my parents gave me, and it was just a really very good time for me, and it was very special.
The personal time when I went and I read my letter was really nice. Kind of heard some more things from my parents that they don't normally say. It was nice to hear their testimonies and to know that they understood what I was doing and they appreciated what the pioneers had done.
Personal time, when I walked out in the woods all by myself, it was just peaceful. There was no one around me. I could sit there and pray to my Heavenly Father all that I needed and pray out loud, and it was just an experience that I won't forget. I wish I could do that every time I wanted to go talk to Heavenly Father.
The hoedown was really fun. It was really fun to learn to square dance and to meet lots of people because we were in that huge circle, and just have a fun time, and then have a regular dance afterwards, which was also really fun, and probably one of the best dances I've ever been to.
It was just fun to like let loose and have fun with each other and know that we can just be goofy and silly because we're pretty much brothers and sisters. And it was just really fun to see everyone's funny side and have everyone have fun together and see everyone smiling and relaxing and just get to know other people. Square dancing, line dancing, that was actually my favorite part because everyone was just laughing because no one knew how to do it. We were all messing up. It was the best.
Dance was a blast because I got to meet a lot of new people, and the people that I already knew, I got to get to know them better. And
the dancing, square dancing actually, was a blast.
The dance, it was really fun. It was quite an experience.
The dances were great. We all got together, did some square dancing. That was amazing. We all just got to go in sync and it looked awesome. And then when we got to the slow dances, it was definitely fun to dance with some of you girls.
My mom and pa I think they were the best mom and pa there.
My mom and pa I absolutely loved them. I loved just having my mom next to me and we were pulling the handcart.
Spending time with my family and reading the scriptures of family, getting together for dinner.
My mom and pa were just the best, and they always tried to make things fun and exciting and throw in a lot of spiritual stuff in there.
My mom and pa were amazing. They helped us out when we needed help. They were always working together. They always knew what to say and how to help you.
You guys are the best. Wouldn't trade it for the world. We all meshed together real nicely.
My mom and pa were amazing. You know, they treated me like I was their own kid, and they treated all of us like we were brothers and sisters. And it was an actually amazing experience to have that feeling of someone else thinking about you like that. And they pushed us and helped us through all the challenges. I learned that families are definitely the most important thing because during the trek, you know, I relied on my family most of the time, and all the spare time we had, we spent as a family, and it was just important time to us, and it was actually really enjoyable.
But you know, with your friends and your family and your ward, you have everyone around you that can help you, and if you learn to accept the help, then you'll make it through anything. We strengthened each other's testimonies with our own.
The most spiritual thing I got out of the trek was probably a stronger testimony of the gospel.
It was better for me to understand what the people before went through.
I had a lot of fun personally on the trek. It was a great experience. I'll definitely do it again when I'm older. Just being out there with all of our friends was one of the best experiences in my life so far, and I'm really happy I decided to go on it, and I really loved my family.
When I look back on the trek, something that really stands out to me is that all of us can do really hard things, and that we all possess inner strength as youth of the church, and that if we can just use that, then we can be safe from the temptations of the world.
Because of being on the trek, I know that Heavenly Father and Jesus are there to help me, just like they were for the pioneers. Our families are there for us, and that even our stake families are there for us to help us get through hard things. It's not always easy, but I know that I can do hard things through Christ.
Through the trek, I learned that I really love my family and that everyone in the church can be a family, like all together, and that's just really special to me.